Hello, I'm Keen Tree. As the UK faces another record-breaking heat wave, many of us instinctively reach for a cold, sweet drink, like orange juice, to cool down. But what if that refreshing glass is actually making you more dehydrated? Health experts are now warning that fruit juices and sugary drinks can worsen dehydration during extreme heat. Before you pour your next glass, let's uncover why your favorite summer drink might not be the hydrating hero you think, and what you should be drinking instead. Let's dive in. The UK Health Security Agency has issued a surprising and important warning. Fruit juice, smoothies, and soft drinks can actually dehydrate you during a heat wave, even though many people assume these drinks are refreshing and hydrating. We've always seen fruit juice as healthy, packed with vitamins and natural goodness. It's a staple at breakfast tables and often given to kids as a better alternative to soda. But the real culprit is sugar, even the natural kind found in juice. Many juices and smoothies contain as much sugar as some soft drinks, and that's where the problem starts. When you drink sugary beverages, your body has to work harder to process the sugar, which can actually pull water out of your cells. This means you could end up feeling even thirstier and more tired. This isn't just about fizzy drinks. Even homemade smoothies and pure juices can have the same dehydrating effect, especially when consumed in large amounts during hot weather. During extreme heat, your body's priority is to stay cool and hydrated, and sugar gets in the way by making your kidneys work harder and increasing fluid loss. The UKHSA's advice is clear. Not all liquids are equal when it comes to hydration. Water is always the best choice, especially when temperatures soar. It's not about demonizing juice forever, but in a heat wave, your body needs water, not sugar. Save the juice for cooler days or as an occasional treat. So next time you're thirsty, think twice before reaching for that sweet drink. Your body will thank you for choosing water instead. The science is simple. Sugar can make dehydration worse, and that's the last thing you want when the heat is on. Listen to the experts. Choose your fluids wisely, and remember that your health depends on the choices you make. In these conditions, it's about survival, not just taste. Staying hydrated is crucial for your well-being. Let's look at what's really happening inside your body when you choose sugar over water during a heat wave. How does a sweet drink like orange juice actually end up dehydrating you, even though it feels so refreshing at first? The answer lies in a process called osmosis, which is how your body balances fluids between your cells and your bloodstream. When you drink something loaded with sugar like juice or soda, the sugar concentration in your blood rises quickly. To restore balance, your body draws water out of your cells and into your bloodstream, trying to dilute the excess sugar. This leaves your cells dry and craving water. This process is called osmotic diuresis. It's your body's way of dealing with too much sugar, but it comes at a cost. You lose water right where you need it most. Your kidneys then have to work extra hard to filter out the excess sugar, and they use even more water to do this, which increases your urine output and further depletes your hydration. The end result? Even though you just had a drink, you're left with a net loss of hydration, and you might feel even thirstier than before. That temporary feeling of refreshment is misleading. Your body is actually losing more water than it's gaining. In contrast, plain water hydrates your cells directly and efficiently without triggering this draining chain reaction. So, especially in the heat, reaching for a sugary drink can actually set off a cycle that leaves you feeling more parched and overheated. Remember, when you're hot and thirsty, sugar is not your friend. It can make dehydration worse, not better. Instead, reach for water to truly rehydrate and help your body recover from the heat. It's a simple swap, but it can make all the difference in how you feel and how well your body functions. Next, let's take a closer look at which drinks actually help you stay hydrated and which ones to avoid. So what should you drink to stay safe and comfortable in the heat? With so many options out there, it can be confusing to know what's best for your body, especially when the temperature soars. The answer is simple. Water is your best friend. It's the most effective way to keep your body hydrated and cool, no matter your age or activity level. Water is free of sugar, calories, and additives, exactly what your body needs to function at its best, especially during a heat wave. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Sip water regularly throughout the day. Thirst is actually a late sign that your body needs fluids, so get ahead of it. If plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or mint for a hint of flavor without the sugar. You can even try infusing your water overnight for a refreshing twist. Diluted low-sugar squash is another good option, especially for kids who might not love plain water. It adds a bit of taste while still keeping sugar low. Just make sure it's truly low in sugar. Always check the label for hidden sweeteners or additives that can sneak in. Milk, especially lower fat varieties, is also effective. It hydrates and replaces lost electrolytes, making it a smart choice after being active or out in the sun. Chilled herbal teas like peppermint or chamomile can be refreshing alternatives. They're naturally caffeine-free and can be enjoyed hot or cold. The key is to avoid adding sugar to any of these drinks. Sugary drinks can actually make you feel thirstier and don't help with hydration. Mix it up, alternate between water, diluted squash, and milk to keep things interesting and encourage everyone to drink more. This variety helps you drink more and stay hydrated, especially if you're busy or on the go. Remember, your body loses water constantly in the heat, through sweat, breathing, and even just sitting outside, so it's important to replace it with the right fluids. Make water your foundation, and you'll support your body's natural cooling system, helping you feel better all summer long. Now let's talk about the real risks of dehydration and why it's so important to stay ahead of your thirst. Dehydration isn't just about feeling thirsty. It can quickly become a medical emergency in a heat wave. Early signs include dry mouth, dark urine, dizziness, and fatigue. If your urine is dark yellow, it's time to drink more water, immediately. As dehydration worsens, you might feel confused, stop sweating, or develop a headache. These are red flags for heat exhaustion, or even heat stroke, which can be life-threatening. Dehydration strains your heart and kidneys, making it harder for your body to function. In severe cases, it can cause kidney injury, seizures, or loss of consciousness. The elderly, young children, and those with health conditions are especially at risk. Watch for muscle cramps, weakness, or confusion. Don't ignore these symptoms. Take dehydration seriously. It's more than just thirst. Catch it early, rehydrate with water, and avoid sugary drinks. Stay vigilant, especially for those most vulnerable. Recognizing the signs can save lives. Hydration is your first line of defense. Now let's address another common summer risk: alcohol. Alcohol is a major dehydration risk, especially in the heat. It acts as a diuretic, making you lose more fluid than you take in. That's why you end up visiting the loo more often after a drink. The result? You lose more water than you gain, accelerating dehydration. Combine this with hot weather, and you're at serious risk for heat-related illness. If you do drink, alternate every alcoholic beverage with a glass of water or diluted squash. Consider lower alcohol or alcohol-free options. They're much safer in the heat. Never use alcohol to quench your thirst. Be smart. Your body needs water, not booze, to cope with the heat. Stay mindful at social events and look out for friends and family. Let's see how official alerts can help you stay safe. You've probably heard about yellow heat health alerts, but what do they mean? These are official warnings from the UK Health Security Agency and Met Office, triggered when hot weather threatens public health. A yellow alert signals increased risk, especially for the elderly, young children, and those with health conditions. It's a call for the NHS and care services to prepare for more cases of dehydration and heat illness. For you, it means taking the heat seriously. Stay out of the sun during peak hours, keep your home cool, and check on vulnerable people. Most importantly, follow hydration advice. Avoid sugary drinks and alcohol. These alerts are based on real data. Hospital admissions and deaths spike during heat waves, often due to dehydration. Warm nights are especially dangerous, as your body can't cool down. When you see a yellow alert, act on it. It's about protecting lives. Simple choices like drinking water make a real difference. Now let's appreciate why water is so vital. Water isn't just for quenching thirst. It's essential for every part of your body. It makes up about 60% of your body weight and is crucial for temperature control, brain function, and joint health. When you're hot, you sweat to cool down. Without enough water, this system fails. Even mild dehydration can cause brain fog, headaches, and irritability. Water keeps your joints lubricated, your digestion smooth, and your blood flowing. It's also your body's main detox tool, helping your kidneys flush out waste. Dehydration puts all these systems under stress, especially in a heat wave. Every sip of water supports your brain, heart, and muscles. It's the simplest, most effective way to stay healthy in the heat. Appreciate water's role. It's your body's best defense. Choose it over any other drink, especially now. Let's look at the hidden costs of sugary drinks. the risks go far beyond thirst. Sugary drinks aren't just a short-term risk, they can harm your health in the long run. They're packed with empty calories and can cause tooth decay, weight gain, and metabolic problems. The sugar and acids in these drinks erode tooth enamel and feed harmful bacteria. Liquid sugar doesn't make you feel full, so it's easy to overconsume and gain weight. This extra sugar is stored as fat, raising your risk for chronic diseases. Sugary drinks also sap your energy, causing crashes and making exercise harder. Even diet sodas aren't a perfect solution. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt your metabolism and gut health. Relying on any soda instead of water can lead to chronic dehydration, headaches, and poor skin. The message is clear. Water is always the better choice. Protect your health. Skip the sugary drinks, especially in the heat. Here's your simple plan for a safe summer. Here's what you need to remember. When it's hot, skip the sugary drinks. Choose water first. Stay hydrated by sipping water throughout the day and watching for early signs of dehydration. If you want variety, try diluted low-sugar squash or a glass of milk. Be mindful with alcohol and check on those most at risk. These small changes can make a big difference. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and look out for each other. Thanks for watching.